When your senses are shut off, your brain makes up its own version of reality. But according to Jim, we all live in a false reality, a hyper-reality created by society, filled with illusions that have become more real to us than the physical world around us. We are all part of a community of minds, a world created by billions of brains working in concert over thousands of years. The modern consumer society is the latest twist our mass mind has evolved to advance the species. Money lies at the heart of this society, but in many ways, it is the most hyper-real of all of our creations.
I have here a $50 bill and a £50 note. Current currency conversion rate tells us that the pound is about 1.5 times greater in value than the dollar. And these little pieces of paper hold such a spell over our lives. They tell us whether almost who's going to live, who's going to die. But really, value is something that's part of the hyper-reality that we've created. I don't know what the real value of a piece of paper made of 3 parts cotton fiber and 1 part linen really is, but I can tell you it's a lot less than $50 or £50.
Money would be valueless if we didn't all believe in it. Our shared reality is an illusion we have to struggle to maintain. And if we fail to strictly observe its rules, reality can crumble.
Once these structures are out there, as it were, they develop, laws of their own. They develop a life of their own, almost. And that misinterpreting those rules and distorting those rules and changing those rules, we do that at our peril.
There is perhaps no greater example than the recent near collapse of the global financial system.
The global banking crisis of 2008 resulted from bankers playing with the rules of the game. And as a consequence, the value of money, literally overnight, was destroyed.
Wall Street is in a panic after a record drop.
For a brief moment, people became conscious that money is essentially an illusion. But if we stop believing in the global monetary system, society could collapse. So we choose to keep on believing.
Civilization was brought almost to its knees. But the fact that civilization didn't disappear perhaps tells us that hyperreality, despite the fact that it exists only in our minds, is still too tough to kill.
Why is it so easy for us to live in a fantasy world? What is it about being human that compels us to create a hyperreality? Is it social pressure? Or is it born into us? This neuroscientist believes the answer is buried deep in our brains, and our denial of reality may be essential to the survival of our species.